Things that hurt. That Oilers game. 5-3 for the Minnesota Wild. It's a final tonight on the back half of the back-to-back, friends, as the Oilers fall the three-game winning streak over and the Wild take home another victory in a row against the Edmonton Oilers. This is Dolynny TV. Welcome aboard as we get set to recap the Edmonton Oilers and Minnesota Wild game tonight. And why I say this one hurts is simply put, the Oilers were, in every essence of the word, flat. The top line was dynamic as always, but unfortunately the rest of the lines all night up until Klim Kostin's goal with 3.7 seconds remaining in the third period just could not seem to generate anything. The Oilers finished with 21 shots on the night, and really not a night where you're going to go out there and win a game against Marc-Andre Fleury, only testing him 21 times. And this one, right, the Oilers beat him 3 times, but could not simply get the job done scoring enough goals. You want to make of what you will with the Oilers defense, the Oilers goaltending tonight. It is what it is, and this one still, all despite that, the Oilers could have definitely won this one had you had some different factors in the lineup. I think tonight's hockey game really boils down to if you have Kane, if you have Yamamoto, if you have Foegele. I know I'm going on ifs, but it's a different hockey game, and that's what gives you faith going into the next stretch of games here as this month of December opens up. Yes, you open on a loss, but I think the Oilers stand a much better chance this month than last month as you get a couple of guys healthy. Oh, who am I forgetting? Ryan McLeod as well. So you take out Hamblin, you take out Benson, or you take out Shore, you take out Dylan Holloway at this point. You take out several different players, right? You think about Derek Ryan, you think about guys that could be coming out of this Oilers lineup for more impactful players coming up here soon within the next week. And yeah, the Oilers suffer a much better fate tonight than they did a 5-3 loss against the Minnesota Wild in real life. All right, friends, if you're new to the channel, what I want you to do is consider hitting that subscribe button here on Dolynny TV. I'd be glad to have you along for the rest of this Oilers season if you're new. So thank you for tuning in tonight, and I'd love to have you for more is what I'm saying. With that, we go to the scoring summary, and let's get this going. Of course, if you're new to the channel too, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. I'd love to have you if you'd be so kind. Drop a like on the stream too. All right, scoring summary. Tyson, don't get any further distracted. Let's go over here and get this going. A 5-3 final for the Oilers. Jack Campbell, losing goaltender tonight again, giving up 5 goals on 30 shots. Leon Draisaitl, 16th goal of the season, opened it up on the power play. Evan Bouchard, a perfect seam pass to him. Backdoor one-timer as per normal. Connor McDavid, 24th assist of the season. Joel Eriksson Ek then, and this is where this game changed on a dime, okay? I'm going to tell you, you can talk about Jack Campbell not being able to goaltend. You can talk about the Oilers defense not being able to defend. I've talked about that already. It's just as simple as this. The Oilers, in that third or second period, took 3 penalties. 3 penalties that just came out and cost them. They give up 2 power play goals on 3 power play chances against in this second period, and that is the difference, right? The Oilers never regained the lead after giving up the second power play goal from Kirill Kaprizov. McDavid did score to make it 2-2 on a 2-on-1 back the other way. Zach Hyman sprung him. McDavid scores his 19th, but it's a little consolation in a simple situation where you give up 2 stinker power play goals, and it's just a matter of those penalties should not have been taken in the first place. Cody Ceci just did not get his stick out of the feet of Kirill Kaprizov early in that period and takes the first penalty of the period. And then Matthias Janmark, just a lazy, little too much extra effort when he could have just gotten back and defended effort there instead. And that leads to the Kaprizov power play goal midway through the second period. Frederick Gaudreau, this is the one everyone's going to point at when it comes to Mr. Jack Campbell not being able to save a puck tonight. Just a weak effort to get down and leave the top of the net open. Again, right, at what point do you have to start calling it out? I've tried to be favorable to Campbell, but at some point the man's got to start making some big saves, and you can't be holding your breath every time it goes back the other way. But I think it's totally unfair to Jack Campbell in a sense, though. I will defend him on this. I think it's totally unfair for fans, Oilers fans in particular, to be going out there, well, Smith and Koskinen were better, because this time last year, Oilers fans wanted to fire both of those goaltenders into the sun. So it's again, oh, grass is greener on the other side. Shut up. stop being silly. We've got a long season to go, and things can definitely get better because they can't get worse. They can't get worse for Campbell, so the only place from here is up. Stop the complaints. You can complain that Campbell is terrible and Smith and Koskinen were better, but I know just as well as anyone, the same people complaining about Campbell were complaining about Koskinen last year. So at what point is it just lunacy? And that's really all I've got to say on that one. I'm a little fired up about that because I've had to listen to a lot of comments tonight about that, and it kind of irked me that it just irritates me a little. And it's nothing against people saying it. It's just simply put, like, at what point do we realize we're just saying the same things year in and year out? We're just pretending that we're better off with the people we had previously because now it's a problem today as opposed to it was a problem last year. Anyway, Sam Steele scores the third period goal for the Minnesota Wild. The Oilers then see it become 4-2 on that goal. Zuccarello scores shortly after on a deflection from a Matt Dumba point shot. That one at first looked like it was on Matt Demla's shot, which means it would have been on Jack Campbell. Wasn't. Zuccarello, the deflection is what it is. And then Klim Kostin, like I mentioned, with 4 seconds to go, scores the goal that makes it 5-3. His first as an Edmonton Oiler. Not as memorable as he'd like, but his first as an Edmonton Oiler. And Devon Shore, Derek Ryan pick up the assists. It's Devon Shore's second assist of the season. Derek Ryan's as well, second assist of the season. So you got to keep that in mind as it's one of those situations there for the Oilers where little consolation to get a depth scoring goal. But I guess you keep the goal scoring average up. And at least for that, you get Klim Kostin's first goal out of the way. And now all of a sudden you can maybe get some depth forwards moving forward into the game on Saturday as you return home to face the Montreal Canadiens. And that's the hard part here for the Oilers, right? Back to back, and then all of a sudden back home, early game on Saturday, 5 p.m. against the Montreal Canadiens. I guess we'll see how it works out, but hopefully what the Oilers get on Montreal's game is a little bit better of a situation than tonight. But folks, all told, a 6 o'clock game time. I'm getting done this game review much earlier than last night, and I'm going to just head on out. Again, a reminder, if you haven't left a like on the video yet, do so there. And like I said, the subscribe thing, I didn't really mention that too heavily at the start, but we're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers here on Dolynny TV by the end of the year. So every single subscription that you guys send in is free. It's free. You just got to hit the button. Greatly appreciated if you have a YouTube account to subscribe to me. And friends, with that, I bid you adieu. Have a great night. Tough night for the Oilers. Tough night for Jack Campbell. Saturday night, let's go get it. 1-1 on the December if we go win on Saturday. I am Tyson, up on, out of here.